Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Sorry guys for being a very long time absent on the channel here, and that because I am relocating, of course, my living country, I would say. So I'm sorry, but here I am. We're back to business, and of course, we are back for the normal updates as before. And we're gonna start with Bitcoin here. So for Bitcoin, we are in the channel toward the upside. We are looking at the base channel and the acceleration channel taken from the previous bull run, where it has finished obviously here with a wave 5 hitting around the middle line for the acceleration channel, and then starting to push toward the downside, exiting the base channel as a red flag signal that we are in a bear market currently. And we have mentioned that this bear market, of course, has two possibilities: whether we are in a very deep bear market or we are in a shallow bear market. Both case scenario has to be, of course, three ways form correction. However, based on this new base channel taken from a potential double 1-2, and that we might be looking after a wave 3 toward the downside, this is totally invalidated, especially that we took, of course, the invalidation here for the 1-2. Now, if you are thinking why KG doesn't say that this is kind of like a double 1-2 and looking for a massive wave 3, and that because, of course, anyways, this is not an impulse there. You have, of course, here already a finished impulse, only one, which it is a formation of a zigzag actually, and this can be only considered as double 1-2 in case you're looking for wave 3. However, because it is also a zigzag, it can be a W there. You got a three waves as an X and another zigzag here. As you can see, it's unfinished impulse toward the downside. You have only three waves, guys, which is another zigzag in a wave Y. By all means, it's a W, X, and a Y finish there. And especially if we are looking for something as an impulsive, our base channel is, of course, a very strong signal that we are not in a deep bear market, and that the price, of course, exited the base channel again and currently testing the upper line there. And I'm still looking, of course, for this shallow bear market to be unfolding. As you can see that it can be, of course, a three waves toward the upside. We're gonna get more answers, of course, inside the lower time frame. Now, if we explain a little bit the shallow bear market, because this is our focus right now, we have three potential scenarios that it might be unfolded in three ways form. So the first one can be a simple three waves toward the downside. This can be another W, X, and a wave Y, meaning we will not reach higher than this. The price can, of course, push for lower already for our 0.38 Fibonacci level, 56k 800, and that taken, of course, from the previous impulse toward the upside as a wave 1 there. As you can see, we have a 1 and potential wave 2 might be unfolding. This is the minimum target. Don't forget, of course, that we have a stronghold area here that it might be unfolding, of course, a potential support before we push toward the upside for a massive wave 3 to 100k for Bitcoin. Currently, this scenario as a very shallow wave 2, of course, it can be done and finished in three waves, and you might be looking for another three waves here, by the way, because in case this happen, we are expecting 3, 3, and 3 structure here, where we might see, of course, another zigzag to reach, of course, the 56k. So this is a possibility where we might, of course, dive deeper in bearish continuously from after, of course, these three waves here. Another probability that we might have is, of course, a single flat, a regular flat, A, B, and a C, and the wave B can still reach the 0.786, 0.9 Fibonacci level inside this blue box, before we push for the 1-to-1 fib level for a wave C taken from the A to the B to the C, bringing us perfectly again inside our red zone area 0.38, and then starting the bull run from there. Now, if the market was a little bit much more frustrating and, of course, eager to have something as a new all-time high, this can happen, guys, through, of course, a larger zigzag here, meaning rather than rebounding here toward the downside, if the price breaks, of course, the 0.9, and we start to see, of course, a signal of strength again, therefore we have to consider the 1.23, 1.38 as a retracement in a wave V expanding flat. Meaning, rather than a regular flat 1-to-1 fib level, you can get an expanding flat as 1.618 Fibonacci level for a wave C, which is gonna bring us back again to the same target here as a wave 2, 0.38 minimum target required. And that means, of course, you can get here as a zigzag potential target in this blue zone before we push aggressively in a wave C toward the downside. Currently, of course, we cannot yet confirm which one is totally yet unfolding. However, as you can see that the signal for the shallowest one has been given, but don't forget that we are testing the base channel here. Meaning if the price will continue toward the upside again, directly the confirmation will be given here on the micro level on the top. And of course, we are going straight forward to this target in case this is going to happen. Now on the 1 hour chart, if we dive inside it for more answers, we can see that after this potential ABC or WX and a Y here, you can see of course that you have an AB and a C and a W. You have another 3 waves as an X and an impulse, which is very interesting. In case that this is an impulse there, finished over there with a wave 5, meaning you have finished A, B, and a C here, and you are unfolding a new structure towards the downside as an expanding flat A, B, and a C. This was my target the last week on the Discord. Sorry, I couldn't update it on the channel, but on the Discord was totally updated. And here we are. We finished the ABC, guys, expanding flat. And we got a signal of strength, which it can be, of course, continuation toward the upside. Now, this is a green flag. However, I would like to see definitely the 79K 392 taken, meaning invalidation of a large impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the wave 4 continues toward the upside and takes the 79K 400, that would be, of course, a green flag there. And we might continue toward the upside, which is, of course, opening the possibility for the flat that we see, the regular flat, that it might be a wave B here, which we just explained 0.7, 0.9 Fibonacci level, which it can reach, guys, the 100K again, yeah, on the 4 hour chart here. So you can see it much more clearer. That means we're gonna come back to a potential scenario of double 1-2 and another 1-2, because of course invalidation given here. But yeah, if the things are going to push for higher, then we have to take it as double 1-2, and this is your wave 3 unfolding there, guys. So meaning 1-2, 1-2, and then wave 3, 4, 5, a 4 and a 5 A, then having a wave B later on, and then wave C, of course, to reach this zone area in the blue target. Yep, so this is regarding, guys, the Bitcoin price right now. I'm still, of course, tending to be in a larger correction here on the 2 hour chart, and the signal here at the 1.618 was perfectly given as a signal of strength, and we might continue toward the upside. Therefore, to be watched as a key level is a 79K 400, I would say, or 392. This is exactly where we're gonna get a clearer answer. If taken, that means we're pushing toward the upside. If the price stays below it, then okay, the red flag is still there, and we might still reach, of course, this area to be tested. Minimum target 0.38. Don't forget that I need it anyway, somehow as a 1-2, but of course it's very, very close here. So I would say if this signal of strength is gonna play, then okay, we have to take the 79K 400 and then green flag for bullish. Yep, so that was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.